Hey, welcome and thank you for joining us in life groups tonight. I just want to thank all the life group leaders for making yourselves available and also opening up your homes to these wonderful people that are here with you tonight. I just want to thank all our new guests that we have, all the existing guests that we have. We just thank you for being faithful and decided to join us. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button at the bottom of the screen so that you can become a member of our church online, and so that you can receive messages weekly. You won't miss out on anything if you have to work or you have to stay home and watch the kids, or you're occupied doing different things. You still can stay connected with us online. A lot of times when you think of the word vision, you think about 5, 10, 20 years out. And God is saying that you need to have a vision right now for your life. In Proverbs 29:18, it says, where there is no vision, the people run wild. But blessed are those who follow God's teachings. I know from previous experience that where I wasn't focused, or there was a lack of vision for my life, that I did things that I normally wouldn't do. And things around me began to fall apart. But when I established a vision for my life every single day, I had something to look forward to at the end of the day. Instead of saying, man, I can't wait till Friday. Man, I can't wait till Thursday. Man, I can't wait till payday. But now, since we've been practicing this, me and my wife have been practicing vision, things have begun to change in our lives. So I don't know about you, but what comes to mind when you hear the word vision? I want to go to a passage in the Bible where we look at a lot, but we never see what happened in the beginning of time. It's in Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2, where it says, write the vision down and make it plain, that he who reads it may run with it. And in this passage of scripture, God is speaking to Habakkuk in the previous chapters when Habakkuk is complaining, he is mumbling, he is mad because the people have become rebellious. They're running wild. They're doing what they want to do. And he begins to complain with God. Twice God answered his question. One time God said it's going to get worse before it gets better. But then Habakkuk asked him again the same question. Why aren't you doing anything, God? Why hasn't nothing changed? And being in familiarity with that, you think about it, in our world, we go through the same thing. Things happen in our lives. Maybe our spouse isn't doing the things they're supposed to do, or we're not doing the things we're supposed to be doing, or the kids are just doing whatever they want to do. And Habakkuk has this compassion for the people, just like you have compassion for your loved ones. And I know that you have a vision for your loved ones. And so in verse 1 of Habakkuk 2, he says, I will take my stand on the rampart, and I will station myself on the tower. See, sometimes you have to back up out of the situation, out of the heat of the moment, take a step back and look at what the bigger picture is. And a lot of times when we're in the heat of the battle, we can't see the way God sees. And that's something that Habakkuk struggled with. He didn't have the same vision that God had for the people. And therefore, in verse 2, God said, write the vision down and make it plain, so that he who reads it may run with it. Question I have for you is this. What is the vision that you have for yourself or for your family? I love something that Helen Keller said. She said, there's only one worse thing than being blind. It's to have sight and have no vision. And so at our church, where you guys come every Sunday and every Thursday, we have a vision for our church. And the whole purpose for this message was to take the vision off the wall and put it in you guys' heart. And if you don't know, our vision is transforming lives and making disciples in the church and in the homes by manifesting Abba's love to the world. And we kind of broke that up and made it basic. We said, number one, our number one goal is changing people's lives. Ultimately, that should be every church's goal, is to change people's lives. Number two, the number 2 point that we stress so much is to help people grow up, to help them grow, to help them have a better life so that they don't stay in the same state that they're in now, but that they can go on and do bigger and better things. But number 3 is probably the most important one of them all, because you can't do number 1, which is change lives, and number 2, you can't help people grow unless you do ultimately number 3. And the number 3 is my favorite. Showing God's love to everyone. If we can learn how to show God's love to everyone, then our vision will come to pass, which is changing people's lives and helping people grow. And right now, as you sit there right now, you're helping each other grow. You're loving on each other. And our vision is so important to our church. It's the base. It's the power behind what we believe. And this is the last question I have for you guys. What role would you like to play in our church's vision? We just want to thank everyone who decided to attend Life Group tonight. Let this soak in. Let vision take control of your life. You know, God told Habakkuk, write it down. Write the vision down. Write down what it is you have for your spouse. Write down whatever it is you have for your children. So if we want to have better homes, we want to have better marriages, we want to have better relationships with people, we must be people that begin to write down what the vision is. Try it this week with your spouse or one of your loved ones or your children. Just sneak a little note inside their lunch bag or their book bag or their wallet saying, listen, hey, you're a great husband, you're a great wife, you're a great child, and watch the difference it will make.